Okay, we're upstairs in the attic, and the HVAC indoor air handlers, furnaces, okay, control panel has been, this is the upstairs one, and it's been sealed with tape. I can't reseal that. That one's on pretty tight. If I can get into it, I will. Just saying, you know. Both of these are improperly suspended with perforated plumber's tape. I get it, they doubled it up, whatever, but no, it's supposed to be solid tape. Alright, we should have care and use manuals for both units. In another video, I think the attic video, I bragged about this care and use manual, but this is just the kit for the coils. Apparently these coils have been replaced. They don't match the rest of the equipment, so that's what's happened. Since they've been replaced, the safety pan seems to match these coils, and we got rust still inside of these coils. But we're on the furnace parts. So, improperly suspended, no care and use manual. We do not have sediment traps for either one of our gas piping. And speaking of gas piping, our gas piping is in the way. I don't want people stepping on my gas piping. You're going to get tired of hearing that. I don't want people stepping on my gas piping. So, it should have been built up with a border, with a metal, or with a wooden curb that's painted red that you'd step on. That instead of this. Okay, so on our cooling systems, we got rust in both of our safety pans. Downstairs, primary evaporator drain line does not have insulation on it. It's got a shallow P-trap. Most manufacturers don't approve of shallow P-traps. Upstairs, rust in the pan. Primary evaporator drain line does not have a P-trap at all, and it's not insulated. That pipe goes over there and over there. I'm just trying to see how those secondary drain pipes go. You can't really tell. We're still in the cooling section, so that one comes that way, that one comes that way. Okay. Of course, white lamps. Okay, they shouldn't have insulation around them, so that means you don't have any insulation there. And we got two types of insulation, so it looks like we put this mineral over loose fill fiberglass. So we're going to back up a little bit on that. So we need we got two different types of insulation up here. I'm not a fan of putting one type of insulation over another. It looks like they came in and just filled in with the cellulose, and they kind of got over there tight with all the nails coming through the plywood roof decking. So they just said, well, let's just call it a day, Philip. Oh, Doug, you're the fastest guy in the shop. I know I'm getting a raise next week. That's the way they do it. Philip and Doug's over here putting some extra insulation in. Got you all fixed up. That's how we do it. Okay. Well, we're on the cooling systems, and we don't have the P-traps. We got the rusty pans, okay? And so that gives us to the ventilation system. We have this webbing like this. This one's just about torn off. But there should be straps underneath the webbing to keep it from kinking your air duct. You're not supposed to have more than ½ inch sag in your air duct either. Then you come over here and you see sagging and kinking. It's a real good kink over there. See, I can zoom in on that. How's our kinking doing? Yeah, that's a good one. So we learned we don't have sufficient service access in front of the downstairs furnaces. We do not have sediment traps for either one of our furnaces. That our gas piping wasn't routed properly. We learned that our upstairs furnace flue was too close to the air conditioning duct. We learned that we do not have care and use manuals for either one of the units. We learned that we got rust in both of our evaporator coil drain pans, and our primary drain lines on both systems are not insulated. We learned that we have a shallow trap on the downstairs insulation. We learned that we've got sagging and kinked air duct. That's what we learned. And then we learned some other things.